Hey guys, we just bought 14 acres. This was an old horse farm. They've always had horses on here, and when we first looked at this property, they had 2 horses and 2 donkeys. Lots of poop. There's some horse poop. One of the big structures that we have here is this horse barn. This is a 13 stall horse barn. Let's measure it, shall we? So this is a 90-foot long barn and about 35 feet wide. I mean, it's just some old doors that are all warped and messed up, but you know, that could be fixed. Maybe a sliding barn door. It does have lighting in here. It's like shop lights in the ceiling. It's not hooked up, but you can see all the wiring. The inside of this barn looks pretty good. The wood looks good. It doesn't look all corroded or anything. I am stoked about this concrete. If you ask what I've been missing since moving from the city, and that's running on sidewalks and having a concrete floor to work on. I'm thinking at first, this is gonna be probably the main hub here. I mean, it's gonna be a storage. I'm assuming this is probably gonna be my workshop at first, my wood shop. It seems like it's dry. It has a water thing. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, that works. Look at this, a big 55-gallon barrel full of twine. We've hit the jackpot. There's the house up there. It does seem like the water kind of drains down here when it rains, because right here it's kind of muddy still. There's a creek that runs out that way just beyond the fencing there. The property does have these fence posts. They're all concreted in, and it has them all along the property. Not on the property line, but it's an area where they didn't want the horses to get into the forest, so this pretty much goes all along, like kind of in a big circle, but it is electrified. If anything, I could divide some of this up for animals, and it has a horse corral. I don't see us getting a horse anytime soon. I feel like that's something that we have to ease into if that's what we want to do, but you know, you never know. All these structures do have electrical to them, which is cool, man. Here's another shed. It has a dirt floor. Not sure what we're gonna do with this. You can tell that this property's been neglected. No one's really been living here for a while. I would say years, as far as living here full time. Some of the trees are growing into the structures. You know, this is probably like a weed, or it just never been trimmed. This is the horse corral here. This is probably one of the flatter areas of the property. This might be a future workshop. This might be a future, maybe just a barn, just to put, you know, stuff in. Maybe a chicken butchering station. It feels so weird to coming from 1.5 acres to coming to 14 acres. You know, just having the mindset that, yeah, hey, we can spread out. You know, we're not so like contained in a small area. We have a forest. I can't believe we have an actual forest. A lot of thorny bushes here. Beyond this horse fencing, as the property kind of goes in an L-shaped, and it goes that way, and if you go further enough, you'll hit the creek. One of the things on our checklist for a property, for our 1.5 acres that we just sold, and this one, was access to water. This is a little bit bigger than our previous creek. Seems like the same amount of water, but as far as the width, you think it's deeper, Penelope?
Yeah, it's real deeper.
Okay. Oh no! Back there is where the house is at, and this is the top of our 14 acres. Actually, it's a little over 14 acres, about 14 and a half, but it goes back to those trees over there. In our previous house, we were pretty spoiled as far as predators were concerned. We never lost a chicken really to a predator in the 6 years, and it wasn't a problem. But over here, it feels like there's gonna be some predators. And talking to the neighbors, I know definitely there's deer, so that might be an issue with the garden. It's really hard to say what animals we're gonna get first. You know, we still have our egg-laying chickens. Of course, we're still gonna do meat chickens no matter what, because I feel like we should be here at least maybe a year to kind of see how the land is, as far as water, wind, how much it rains and stuff like that, before we can actually do stuff. But I know that I also want to do stuff now. I want to get some sheep. I want to get some, maybe a beef cow. I mean, I don't know, maybe a milk cow. It's gonna be hard not to do those things, but not to say we don't have anything to do. All right, guys, we made it to our new home. This is it. 1960s ranch style home, single story. This is not our couch. They're still taking some stuff out of here. We just started moving in, so this is a tour of our home I'm gonna give you. And this is before we have done anything. So think of this as like a before video. This was actually a carport, so somebody had enclosed this at some point and made it into a room. There's concrete floor. And this might be our future mudroom, we're thinking. They left us a fridge, brand new refrigerator.
All right, this is our kitchen. It needs a lot of work, but it's livable. It's great. This is a good kitchen. It's a great big sink, which I'm excited about. We have a lot of plans to kind of expand it this way and expand it that way. You know, make it our own style. We had some open shelving at our old place, and I'm hoping we can do that again with this place. But we've talked about an island, perhaps putting an island and a dishwasher.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say dishwasher.
We haven't had no dishwasher in 6 years?
6 years.
Or before that?
Well,
more, longer than that.
A little bit longer than that.
There's an old dishwasher, which is on the other side of the kitchen. Not sure why. We have the kitchen over here, and this is the dining room. And then you walk in here, and this is the living room. All of our stuff is in here, guys. It looks all crazy and cluttered because we're just moving in. We have some more couches there that are not ours. On the other side of this wall is the kitchen. I'm thinking on this wall, I want to tear it down. And that would open up this whole room and make it into one giant room with the kitchen and the dining room. Hardwood floors, also carpet, but me thinks that there's hardwood floors all throughout this house. Bedroom. There's no fireplace or wood stove in this house. These are old baseboard heating, and they do not work. So no heating, no AC. It has some window ACs, but they don't work either. The wood paneling, I think, has gotta go. So we're gonna get rid of the wood paneling, and this is the plan anyways. I mean, these things can change. It has popcorn ceiling that we need to get rid of. One of the things I'm excited about is that it actually has a basement. Our freezers actually have a home. They're not gonna be in our house. I mean, this could be a root cellar maybe. Also, there's a finished room in here with another bathroom. This room can be, you know, maybe for guests or family that come over, maybe a future Airbnb.
There is a small pantry here. It's teeny tiny, like this size. We have like a ton of preserved food, and homesteaders know that this is not big enough for what we need. So we plan on knocking out this wall anyway. I'm kind of sad to see it go because we do need some kind of pantry.
It's cloudy outside, but it is very dark in here, so I feel like we need more windows. Definitely taking out some of this wallpaper. Overall, this house it's just outdated, I feel. You know, it's not bad, it's pretty clean. We of course want to make it our own, you know, make it our own style. And so that's going to take some time. So I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be seeing some renovation type videos here, because this house is probably like our priority right now. You know, we can't wait to just get in here and, you know, just start doing stuff. First thing we're doing when we're moving in is taking down these curtains.
Yes, they are not quite our style.
You know, we still have meat chickens coming, already ordered. We're doing turkeys this year. Those are already ordered. Switch on that light. 1960 shop light. A lot of moving parts, but we're excited to be here, ready to start this new journey, and we're happy to take you guys along. Thank you guys for being here and for just being here, guys, just supporting us along the way. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you guys. I cannot wait to show you the rest of our journey, you know, the rest of our story. We're still moving, we're still doing stuff. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Wow, it feels so odd right now because I'm filming in a house
doesn't feel like ours yet.
that we're not used to living in yet.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like home yet.
It's definitely kind of dark in here with the wood paneling, so I hope to fix that.
Our new neighbors came over and just blessed us with a giant home-cooked meal, a very southern home-cooked meal. It's so delicious and so much needed right now because we have been working and unpacking boxes we really haven't eaten all day. And so we have so much food, enough to feed like an entire army. But this is great and we're so thankful. Chili pie, coleslaw, corn, green beans, biscuits, and a homemade peach cobbler.
Oh, what?
Very southern. And so I'm warming that up in the oven. I don't have my pot holders. And some homemade sweet tea.